first opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now in the box, Willie Mays. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, number 15.
Stepping in, number 15. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Into the box, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Santana. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at Target Field. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Eric Harris, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Right fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's Miguel Sano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Eddie Rosario will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. And there's ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And the pitch on 2-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Eddie Rosario will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box, number 22. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Donnie Larson. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Huffman. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 3 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
That misses, 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. Another try at 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tomlinson moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grossman racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Roger Doran. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in to try it again. Number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Into the box, Lee Van Dyke. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
A little two-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with two outs in the inning.
Stepping in now, Donnie Larson. And looked like the sinker in this thing down. Runners on first and third, two away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jason Castro.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, number 72. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Standing in now, Danny Santana as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Van Dyke is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Indians on top 4-0. Striding in once again, Sammy Huffman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Sammy Huffman.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Drip, and whoa, this is off the third base bag, and he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Into the box, Dale Tomlinson, as he rips it on the ground to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ready for another shot now, Willie Mays. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken the other way, but this should be right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, number 15. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cleveland's out in front, 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Ben Paulson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 7. Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually they have this kind of success.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Justin Haley is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Haley.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Taylor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Roger Doran is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Very softly hit to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning.
Doran.
Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in once again, Roger Doran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't hard.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Rosario going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, number 22.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, number 22. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. Softly hit out to short. Tough throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Digging in, Sammy Huffman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Escobar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Eduardo Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Escobar is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send it because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Into the box, number 72. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. A changeup over the inside corner. 0-2. Here it comes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Danny Santana as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Tomlinson calls for it, and that ends the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 5 and the Twins 1. Ready for another shot now. Dale Tomlinson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. And there's your first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grossman racing back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, number 15. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
The batter, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Jake Taylor will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. Two-two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Indians 6 and the Twins 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he's still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Seared down the first baseline. Payoff pitch one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. Joe Mauer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Roger Doran. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping up now, number 22. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
And that's his 2nd triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Van Dyke.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castro is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Stepping up to the plate, Donnie Larson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman moves over. And that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-1.
Inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first-pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Larson is there, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Jason Castro.
Stepping in, Jason Castro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The 1-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Ryan Presley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Ryan Presley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy
Leading off for the
Huffman.
Indians.
He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Sammy Huffman.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter. Right
Time
fielder.
to bring you up to date on the
Dale
numbers for our two
Tomlinson.
starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So striding forward now, Dale Tomlinson. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Willie Mays, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santana going back on it to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here,
15.
but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Into the box, number 15. Now a breaking pitch blocked by Castro. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A man on third with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in once again, number 72. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Larson fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
1-1. One out, nobody on. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for Minnesota.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Chopped at the plate, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Ready now, Jake Taylor. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Throw into second. And he is in there.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, number 22. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Donnie Larson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Shoots this one to first, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box now, Sammy Huffman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery, and looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 8 and the Twins 1. Here's Miguel Sano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0 count and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
In now, Ben Paulson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Nobody out, runner on first. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. So digging in now, Joe Mauer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. One out and a runner on second base. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score, the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Seth Lindstrom enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Lindstrom.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Runner at second here with one man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Van Dyke moving in. He dives and makes the play. Are you kidding me? A terrific play to end the ball game.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-2 tonight's final. The Cleveland Indians slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Eric Harris notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Kyle Gibson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.